Yeah, yeah. There's a CIA agent who actually was responsible for bringing drugs into like cocaine into United States, and then he basically supplied Freeway Ricky Ross, who actually Rick Ross stole the name from. Well, not stole, but you mean like he got his persona, and he was found guilty and caught of doing it. I believe he only got like 5 years. He got less time than excuse me, he got less time than actual Rick Ross did, even though he was the plug and he used CIA planes. He used CIA planes to bring drugs to the United States. He said he did it because he thought it would be cool. He wanted to see if he could do it. But so many of our people, so many of our loved ones were affected by that, by the crack epidemic. That it's crazy that a person just said, "Oh, he thought it would be cool to destroy so many lives." But that's the nature of the beast that we're dealing with. All right, all right. Let's look this up. Get some information. Give you the information. You decide what to do with it. All right. A number of writers have alleged that the United States Central Intelligence Agency (CIA) was involved in cocaine trafficking during the 80s. These claims have led to investigations by the United States government, including hearings and reports by the United States House of Representatives, Senate, and Department of Justice. The subject remains controversial. CIA involved in trafficking. I'm searching for a name, and I'm not about to go through all this. So, okay, David McMichael. That's the guy's name. Let's see. Nope, that's not the guy's name. Well, anyway, back to Trump. There's a CIA agent who brought drugs into the United States, and he worked with Freeway Ricky Ross, and I believe they used like the bloods to kind of like distribute the drugs throughout the United States. And but I cannot find the guy's name. Is it Gary Webb? Well, anyways, all right. So back to Trump. So what was I talking about? Let's see. This is all right. So basically, the president. So like basically, drugs don't come into the United States over these border crossings, and like through the border crossings where the people just backpack across like like the border that way. Like those are normally people who really don't really have that much money. They're not carrying drugs. They're just basically, and to be honest, those are the ones who are kind of like exploited. Those are the ones like they come here and they have to work off their debt, and then they come and just become productive citizens. The people who are bringing drugs into the United States are using trucks, 18 wheelers, and things like that. So, but I mean, like just like the president, you can't like argue with an irrational person because like you can like 1 plus 1 don't equal two to them. Like 1 plus 1 equals chair to a person like Trump. Like, I mean, you cannot tell them that 1 plus 1 does not equal chair. Like they believe it, and there's no number of facts that you can throw at them to get them to believe that 1 plus 1 equals does not equal chair. And that's how it's based. He found himself the just the right amount of stupid people that'll believe anything, that'll believe 1 plus 1 equals chair, and they just running with it. So but the reality is that the people who are aware that 1 plus 1 does not equal chair and know that 1 plus 1 equals 2 are trapped in this in this shit show, trapped in this shit show because he's the president, and he has a measure of control, and he's exercising his executive order now to declare a state of emergency at the southern border, which is insane. All right, so I'm going to take another break, and hopefully I am touching on some topics, or like say something that's sparking some kind of dialogue between you and your coworkers or people who are with our listeners. So after this brief intermission, I'll return with more hot topics and hopefully some music will be playing. So I'll be back.